residential. Commercial works totally different on that. And it also has certain advantages for the owner to acquire that. Now, when I acquire a building, I want to get all my money back out. It's just a habit I picked up when I had no money and just carried on doing so. So I may have to put money into the building to buy it and to convert it, but I want to get all that money back out. So in effect, I'm getting my property for free. I just exchange all the money it's spent on the property for debt, and I often get more money out. At the same time, you're paying for a mortgage. But the income I get from multi-letting the properties makes such awesome income that you still make a profit. So you end up with a property for nothing. I'll show you how that works. Here's one I did earlier. I'm sure some cook said that before. Was it Fanny Craddock or something like that? And here's one I prepared earlier. New Street, an office block. It cost me £110,000. I turned it into 14-bed HMO. It cost me 100 grand to do it. So it cost me almost as much to convert it as to buy the property. So purchase 110, conversion. So total, you good at maths, are you? 210, you got it? You're ahead of me? Right, now, I rented that out. I'm making 58,000. Now, the investment value, because commercial buildings operate differently to residential. They're valued on the income they produce, and we call this investment value. And it's the way that all commercial buildings are valued, on the income they produce, not the bricks and mortar value. Now, who decides this is this lovely person called a valuer. I won't say anything nasty about valuers, but you put 10 valuers and show them a building, and they'll come up with 15 different values for it. So it's a really good science. But I'm going to show you how all to become valuers. Would you like to become valuers? Yeah, right. It's very simple. You just multiply the gross rent by a figure of between 6 and 16. Now, simple. That's it. Multiply 6 to 16. How do you decide whether it's 6 or 16? Well, that's down to the valuer. And if anyone lives in a particular area, I'll give you a clue. But in my part of the world, it was, a few years ago, 10 times income. So can we keep to 10 times income? But you down here, the posh part of the southeast, yeah, you'll be looking at 12, 14. 16 times is really for good quality student accommodation. That goes for a premium. But you should be quite comfortably say, this will rent out for X, and I can multiply it by, say, 14 times. But my part of the world, it's 10 times. Now, establish the value of the building. The banks will lend 70%, up to 70%. Some will lend more. It's a changing market. And you've got to remember, when I'm explaining this to you,